The Honorable Sean B. Perkins is now presiding. There will be no talking, reading, slouching, or over talking the judge. This meeting is being live streamed.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Shabari. All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to take you in the order that you came in. I have everybody's name. So everyone is accounted for and checked in as of now. So, community service. Oh, you got a hearing anyway, Mr. Lee, for that no proof of insurance, all right? It appears that
this was the review.
yeah, you had a no proof of insurance. It says, well, maybe it is. How many hours of community service did you do?
Well,
Let me see what this no proof of insurance is saying. B.
man, hear that last part.
Oh, it was a formal hearing on the no proof of insurance back in 2020. I mean, 8/15/2024. I guess you missed that date.
Yes.
So you can, I mean, you'll just have to pay that $275.
I thought everything else was canceled out. I didn't hear that last part.
So the last time that
Okay.
Who is 437?
okay. All right, that's supposed to be dismissed.
Yeah. Are you 437?
Well,
Oh, did you?
okay. We had a confirmation.
She said he did complete 12 hours of community
All right.
service.
This is, you ready, Ms. Williams? This is the city of Detroit versus Lavelle, Devon Edward B. Case numbers SP 156538661 and SP 156538872. Mr. Lee, state your name for the record, please.
Lavelle Lee.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. I do have confirmation that you completed the community service. So I'm going to dismiss SP 156538861. I'm going to congratulate you on that. And then I'm going to SP 156538872, which is supposed to be dismissed at the last hearing.
Yes.
I'm going to dismiss that. And If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
City of Detroit, what is this? Corbin, are you ready? Mr. Corbin? Not yet.
You see all these.
You're
This is
on Wilson Riley.
All right, let me get these going. Is that Glasdia? Odom?
Yes,
Did I pronounce the first name right?
Jalesta.
Jalesta, I'm sorry. This is the city of Detroit versus Jalesta Odom. Case number V1333924. Appearance for record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, behalf of Ms. Odom.
Ms. Odom, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Jalesta Odom.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause, Ms. Sorokin.
Your Honor, I'm going to waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges, and ask the court to set any warrants aside.
I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. This is a failure to vaccinate case. There is a $25 fee owed on a no proof of insurance. So I just want to let you know that, Ms. Odom. I haven't received the offer yet, Mr. Bowman. What about an offer on a failure to vaccinate? Let me ask you this, Ms. Odom. Do you have a dog vaccinated now?
Yes,
Do you have proof of that?
yes.
Can you show the court proof of that?
Sir, I don't have the physical proof with me. I did. The dog was confiscated and I did get him out of dog impound, which resulted in me having to pay the no vaccination fee.
All right, Ms. Odom, can you please turn your camera on? Okay, good morning. Okay, so there got to be some documentation if you had Ms. Odom. I don't do the bonnets, ma'am. So you have to remove the bonnet, please. Is that Ms. Odom?
Yes, sir. If I can obtain that information, how could I further prove it to the court?
All right, Ms. Odom, you're gonna have to remove your bonnet.
Remove my bonnet?
Yes. All right, so you can get the documentation if the dog was in doggy jail or whatever, you've got to have some documentation, I would think, in order to get the dog out. Do you have that paperwork?
I couldn't find it, sir.
All right.
But they did give it to me. Yes, they did.
What's the offer going to be, Mr. Bowman, from the city? You're on mute, sir.
Victor Bowman for the people, P33764. Our offer would be that she plead as charged, give her a 3-month delayed sentence. When she produces documentation, then we would recommend that the case be dismissed.
Okay. That's the offer from the city, Ms. Bowman. I'm gonna put you into the breakout room with Ms. Soroki. She'll explain things to you. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Join the room, please. City of Detroit. Mr. Barry, are you there? City of Detroit versus Bernard Jamal Latin, case number SB 11062996, counts 1, 2, and 3, SB 11062981, SB 152332221. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Latin.
Bernard Jamal Latin.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is a date time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Bowman, what's the offer gonna be for Mr. Latin? You have a valid license, sir?
No, I went down there, they gave me a paper, said that I couldn't get it, but I received the paper in the mail that they removed the ticket that you wanted me to pay for. And they said that court haven't cleared it out yet. For the no proof of insurance. I had a paper right here that had been removed, but the Secretary of State said it's not removed. The court have to clear it up for me to get my license.
Excuse me, bro.
I don't see you paid the reinstatement fee.
You said what now?
I'm on doing court. Can I sit right here for a second?
I don't see that you paid the reinstatement fee.
They wouldn't let me pay the reinstatement fee. I had this no proof of insurance right here. They want me to get that cleared by the court first.
All right, I'm just gonna set a trial date for this case. I'm gonna allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front.
Okay. To the court or Secretary of State?
Or come back on 11/25, you pay that reinstatement fee, $45. You wait 48 to 72 hours and then approach the Secretary of State and see if they'll give you a valid license. That $45 come down to the court and pay it. You're gonna come back on November the 25th. There's not gonna be any more further adjournments. This will
Okay,
be,
November 25th.
Yeah, November 25th. Hopefully you get a valid license. If you pay that reinstatement fee, wait 48 to 72 hours, approach the Secretary of State and see if you can get a valid license, all right?
Okay. And that's at 8:30, right?
It's at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You too, thanks.
This is the City of Detroit versus Brianna Wilson Riley. Case number SB 143-12521. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Ocean, about for Miss Brianna Wilson Riley. Can you unmute yourself and cut on your video, state your name? Miss Riley?
I'm sorry. Good morning, Brianna Wilson Riley. I was talking with it muted.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for the pre-trial. What's going to be the resolution, if any, Mr. Ogletree?
3-month delayed sentence, no contest due to lack of memory.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
$240 fine is going to be the fine.
I got to tell you what had happened on your birthday.
McCree, Mr. McCree, Corporal McCree.
Hold on. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You got to mute yourself, please.
I'm sorry, repeat.
Yeah, mute yourself, please.
I'm sorry.
All right. Ms. Wilson Riley, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Ogletree went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, Mr. Ogletree, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that no contest plea? And the reason you indicated for the record, you already indicated the reason for the no contest plea is a lack of recollection. Is that correct?
Yes. And we stipulate.
With that stipulation, I'm going to enter no contest plea. A no contest plea is not admitting any guilt, ma'am, but as sentencing purposes, is considered as a guilty plea. So I'm going to sentence you based on that stipulation to a $240 fine, 3-month delayed sentence. When can you pay the $240?
I'm sorry.
When can you pay the $240?
No, within a month. Within a month or two.
All right, bring the $240. I'm going to set a review date for 1 month on October 17th. The 3-month date is December 16th. Pay it by October 17th, and then come back on I'll come back on 12/16/2024, 8/25 on both those times, and we'll close the matter out if you don't get in any more trouble like that. All right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Have a very good day, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, you too.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Matthew B. Grant Gunn, case number SB 10552261. Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name.
Matthew Gunn.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have a valid license, Mr. Gunn?
Yes, sir.
Run this driver's license, please.
I'm sorry.
And I'll have Mr. Berry run your license. Mr. Patel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You have.
I have Mr. Griffin, Aaron Griffin.
Okay, was that Aaron Griffin that we were looking for the other day?
No, that was, I'm blanking, hold on, who that was. I have it in my notes, one second.
City of Detroit versus Aaron Demond Griffin, case number SP 15492713. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Jayesh Patel, P number 65385 for Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, would you please state your name for the record?
Aaron Griffin.
Good morning to you,
Your Honor.
Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Judge.
What's going on with this?
This was a referral from Your Honor for Street Outreach Court Detroit back in March, I believe. This is the return date that you said at that time. We have kind of just like as a quirk of the programming, he has actually some very positive news. Is a CDL driver test coming up on October 9th, as well as a court date in a different court on the 26th. And so we're just kind of waiting for those to kind of settle before we proceed with Street Outreach Court Detroit. We're asking that Your Honor grant a 3-month extension for him to complete the Street Outreach Court Detroit program.
Well, I'll tell you what, it sounds like the light is getting much brighter, Mr. Griffin. I know we talked about that the last time you were here, that it can be dim sometimes, and sometimes we can't even see it, that light at the end of the tunnel. But when he tells me that you're about to be a CDL driver, then that's big money. Big money, you know, so I wish you the best of luck on your coming test. And we'll grant that 3-month delay, that 3-month adjournment till December 16th, 2024 at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, again, best of luck to you on there. And I look forward to seeing you in that 18-wheeler.
Good day to you too, Judge P.
All right, thank you. Corbin ready? We still in break.
Mr. Berry,
Yes.
do I need to see you in a breakout room?
No, not as yet.
Okay,
No.
all right.
Let's see if we can all right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gunn. Mr. Gunn, congratulations on that valid driver's license. I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, Mr. Gunn. Best of luck to you. I'll waive the warrant fee. You're gonna pay that $45 reinstatement fee, all right?
Yes, thank you. Do I do that at the court? Pay that at the court?
Do that at the court or do that at the Div Bag kiosk.
Okay.
Or at the court, or you can do it online or however you want to do it, all right?
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, congratulations, sir, best of luck to you.
Thank you, you as well, thank you.
The City of Detroit versus Monique Michelle Voss, case number SP 1602576, 1, 2, and 3. That's Mr. Darius.
Good morning.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Goss.
Monique Michelle Voss.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Berry, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. The offer, this is Mr. Bowman. Typically on allowing, she has allowing no insurance and unregistered untitled. Typically, I've always seen just allowing as charged, $240 fine dismissed upon payment. Do you have any exception to that?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. Absolute right to a trial, Ms. Voss. That's your offer. I'm gonna let you speak to Mr. Barrett if you want to speak on the particulars, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. I have a lot of officers in the room. Good morning to you all. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1, and you can wait on the city attorney to come see you. I want to name the iPhone that's in the room that's unnamed right now. Let me see if I can see that person. You're on the front porch, it looks like.
Yeah,
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name, please?
Louis Mazguy. Louis Mazguy.
Louis Babzak.
Mazguy.
Babzak.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I see, oh, yes. Let me name that person because I have another person that's waiting in the waiting room. Okay, on that Vortex device, I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself. I'm gonna send you a prompt to unmute yourself. Can you turn that thing? On that Vortex device, good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Aaron Gary.
Pardon me?
Aaron Gary.
Aaron Gill.
Gary. G-A-R-Y.
Gary. All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Just write it down.
Aaron Gary. Aaron Dries, the Demetrius Gary.
Write it down with a pencil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he got a heart attack. Working with the rapper, you know, we're talking Quan and then James L. Jones and
Muting them.
Frankie Beverly.
All right, let's go back on the record. Mr. Roki, do you have your Ms. Odom? Let's go back on the record with Odom. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Ms. Odom, counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, my client's going to continue her plea not guilty request.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I did find documentation.
All right, go back in the breakout room, Ms. Odom, and speak with Ms. Soroki again, all right?
Yes, sir.
Take the time and name that other iPhone. Good morning, you. I asked you to unmute yourself. On the other iPhone, I just let in the gentleman sitting down in the chair with the blue. Look like he's got a chain on or something.
Oh, yes. Daryl Love.
Yeah. Who is that?
Daryl Love.
Daryl Love. Good morning to you, Mr. Love.
Good morning.
There's a couple of people on the phone, one at 313-919-1423. Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Ben Lucas.
All right, Mr. Lucas, good morning to you.
Morning.
Trial date today, we'll give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 a.m. If they don't show up by 9:30, we'll get everybody that has a trial out of here. A lot of officers have showed up already, so we'll see. We'll see if yours, Mr. Lucas, is showing.
Okay.
Good morning to the officers. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Speak to the city attorney.
Okay.
Let's go with Dwayne Lee. It's the city of Detroit versus Dwayne Lee. Case number SP 137-54561. SP 153-6702-1. SP 1574139. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. State your name for the record, please. No. Mr. Wayne Lee.
Oh, my name is Dwayne Lee.
According to you, sir, today is the date and time set for a review. Mr. Lee, you were, let's see. You were supposed to pay this stuff and you haven't paid.
Yeah, we agreed on community service, and I'm on my way out to up there now.
Have you started any of it at all?
I just received the information from Ms. Green. It was I had a problem getting in contact with her, but I just received the letter in the mail from her last week.
All right, I'm going to have you back for a review for a month.
Okay.
October the 17th, 2024 at 8:25. Best of luck to you on the community service.
Thank you.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a very, very good day. Where's Jeff's iPhone? All right, Mr. Barry, let's go back on the record with Miss Goss. Ms. Goss, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Goss?
Yes.
Come back on November the 25th, 2024, I'm sorry, November 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m., ma'am. If it's something further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, then, Chuck. I'll see you later.
All right, Jeff's iPhone, did Jeff's iPhone leave? Looks like he left.
No, I'm here.
Jeff's iPhone?
Yeah, Deshaun Lawless.
I got an iPhone too. I don't know if he's talking about me either.
No, my name Jeff though. It's on there. It's on there as Jeff.
Not on there as Jeff anymore. Where, Lewis. Oh, Lawless,
Yup, here.
this said for review anyway. City of Detroit versus Deshaun William Lawless. Let's see. Case numbers SP 142612001, SP 1441592. Mr. Lawless, state your name for the record, please.
Deshaun Lawless.
Today is the date and time set for review. Mr. Lawless, you've entered into the payment plan.
Yes, I got the paperwork right here.
I already see it. Payment plan. If it's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day. Oh, you're gonna have to come back still. Those delayed sentences. So 12 months, give me an April 18th court date, Miss 2025. Come back April the 1st, 2025 at 8:25 with all the stuff paid and without getting any more trouble. And we'll dismiss the case like we said we'll do, all right?
Okay.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Lawless. Have a very good day.
You too.
April the 1st, 2025. Joshua Love.
Here.
Joshua Love there.
It's Joshua Love.
Joshua Love, I'm sorry. I'll take a trial today. Let's see. Make sure the officers are here. It's not 9:30 yet. So we'll give one officer until a few more minutes to show. Yeah. I don't know if Crocs didn't check in yet. We have Presley here. So one officer's here. We'll give him till 9:30. And then we'll call the case, all right? What about Lewis, Deshaun Lewis? Gaston. Shanice Gaston.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I had to unlock mute. Good morning. I'm sorry. I was trying to unmute it. I had to unlock my phone as well. 1 second. It's trying to unlock the video now. There we go. Good morning.
City of Detroit, good morning to you. Versus Shanice Gaston, case number SB 157-13331. Appearance for the record, please.
Shanice
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gaston, Your Honor.
Ms. Gaston, well, you already stated your name for the record. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. So simple, ones. Either pay the $240, we'll dismiss upon payment, or set the matter for trial is in allowing Mr. Berry. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna go over the particulars with you. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Well, Let's go back on the record with Odom. Is Odom ready?
Your Honor, Miss Odom never came into the breakout room. I don't know if she.
Okay. All right, Ms. Odom, you're gonna have to rejoin the breakout room to speak with Ms. Soroki.
Okay, sir, I don't know how to do that before I was prompted to. So,
You should still be there. I'm gonna move you to another room.
okay.
Ledbetter here or LaValle? Ledbetter or LaValle? We're waiting on a lawyer.
I'm also here, Judge.
You said what?
I'm here too, Aaron Gary.
Gary Gray, yeah, Gary, I got you. We're waiting on the lawyer now to get back going.
All right.
Are we ready on Odom?
We are, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Odom. Ms. Odom, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel, Ms. Soroki.
Your Honor, I did see a certificate. It was received on 7/10/2024 and expires in March of 2025. I believe it's valid at this time. I'd move for dismissal due to compliance.
Mr. Bowman, any objection? I'm gonna dismiss the case. You, as an officer of court, you indicated that you saw the necessary documentation. Ms. Odom, have a very good day. Your case is dismissed. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you so much, sir.
There you go. Let's go call the city of Detroit versus Deja. Is that, give me the correct pronunciation. Gardner, Catherine Gardner?
That's right.
Good morning. Today, the city of Detroit versus Deja, Catherine Gardner.
Catherine Gardner.
Yeah, case number SP 1561835, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gardner.
Mr. Gardner, state your name for the record, please.
Deja Gardner. Deja Catherine Gardner.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. There's also an allowing the driver allow passenger ride without seatbelt properly secured charge here. Let's see what's going on with that. Looks like it may have been in default or she paid it. Let me see. Usual offer, you can check with Mr. Bowman. She paid the one ticket, so you can let Mr. Bowman know that. I don't know if that's gonna give him any, move him at all on the, two misdemeanors. But the offer typically is open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger, 2-point offense, $240, and they've been given a 3-month delay on that. But the delayed sentence will not remove the 2-point abstraction to the Secretary of State. Let me let you speak to Ms. Soroki. Ms. Soroki can get you potentially an updated offer. But keep in mind, Ms. Gardner, you have an absolute right to trial, okay?
Okay.
She'll explain things to you. Join the room, please. Mr. Corbin, let's call your case City of Detroit.
Well, Judge, if I may, I was in a breakout room with Attorney Bowman, and then I was worried that maybe he forgot about me because
All right, Mr. Bowman, he's in the room with the officer. The officer is here and did show up timely. So I'll put you back in that room when he's done.
Okay, great. Thank you.
We're ready on, Mr. Berry.
Ms. Gaston, Your Honor.
Go back on the record with Ms. Gaston. Ms. Gaston, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
What you want to do, Ms. Gaston?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set a trial date for November the 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right, Ms. Gaston?
Yes.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right, you're free to leave.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. City of Detroit versus Raquel Gates, case number B134422224, B134422324. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gates.
Unmute yourself, Ms. Gates.
Raquel Gates.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a
Show cause, Your Honor.
show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. This dog restraint and dog nuisance, they trip a little bit differently. I'm gonna get Mr. Berry to give you an updated offer on those tickets, man. So that you keep in mind the amended count. The fine for misdemeanor is gonna be $240. You have an absolute right to a trial. Speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room, and I'm allowing him to speak to the city to see what offer they want to give you, all right? Join the room, please.
I'm going to 4, Your Honor.
Go speak to her right momentarily, so she's not just sitting there waiting. And I'll put you in 4 when Bowman comes out.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gardner. Ms. Gardner, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're going to request a bench trial date and that discovery be provided for that day.
That's what you want to do, Ms. Gardner?
I guess we'll try that. Give it a 50-50.
Pardon me?
Give it a 50.
Ma'am, that's not. All right, well.
I didn't hear what she said.
She said give it a 50-50. That's what she's saying.
That's the best.
At least you give yourself a chance. A lot of people just give up Right at the first day.
Yeah.
So at least you're giving yourself a fighting chance. Request discovery. I'm gonna let Mr. Bowman know that that request has been made on today. 9/16 to be available. On 11/25/2024 trial. At 9 a.m. All right, Ms. Gardner. So why don't we wait till Mr. Bowman comes out so we can make sure that that gets on the record that she's requesting a trial date and discovery.
But what date did you say again?
On November the 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
You want to make note of that, Ms. Soroki? Will make sure you let Mr. Bowman know that.
Yes.
If you could send him an email, that would even be better.
Your Honor, at this time, I don't have his email.
All right.
I haven't had the pleasure.
Okay, let's see. He's still in there talking to the officer. All right, sit tight, Ms. Gardner, for one more minute. When he comes out, I want to make sure he gets that on the record. All right. So, we already called Aaron Griffin.
Aaron Gary.
I got you. This is going in the order that everybody came in.
Yes, sir.
Who's this person is gone. Smith. There it is, Aaron Gary.
Yes, sir.
You have 1A or 2?
2 R's.
2A, 2 R's, 1A?
2 R's. ARROE.
Yes. City of Detroit versus Aaron Demetrius Gary. Case number SP 156958551. 203452891. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Gary, please state your name for the record, please.
Aaron Demetrius Gary.
All right. Let me ask this. First of all, let's pass the matter momentarily. Let's go back on the record with Gardner, Deja Catherine Gardner. Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Victor Bowman for the people, P33764.
And Ms. Gardner is requesting a trial date. I wanted you to make note that Ms. Gardner is requesting the discovery to be made available on that date of trial. I marked the file that discovery request was made today on September 16th, 2024. And for that, discovery to be available on the date of trial on 11/25/2024 at 9 a.m.
11, the trial date is 11/25.
2024 at 9 a.m.
I'm sorry, 11/24.
11/25/2024. So the
Got it,
November
got it, got it,
the
got it. Thank you, sir.
25th. Okay. All right, Ms. Gardner, that request has been made, and we'll see you back on November the 25th. All right.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can you tell me what Ms. Gardner is charged with?
Open alcohol. The more serious charge is open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Right. And was another one.
There's no insurance, Your Honor.
No insurance. All right. Why don't I see Ms. Gardner on the docket now? Maybe I. Oh yeah. Okay. And no insurance misdemeanor. All right.
And Ms. Gardner's attorney is who?
She's going to go with the attorney of record that's in the courtroom the day of trial. That's what I'm assuming.
And that is whom?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I got you.
We got to get there.
Okay.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sitting here, Mr. Bowman. I'd be buying somewhere with an $800 million ticket.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Got you.
Okay. All right, Ms. Gardner. Have a very good day and best of luck to you. All right.
You too as well, and be safe.
You too. Okay. Let's go back on the record with Aaron Demetrius Gray. As far as who put their appearance on the record? You did, Mr. Roki?
Yes, Your Honor.
Gary. So here's the deal, Mr. Gary. You have a case out of Judge Taylor's courtroom that's in warrant status. You understand that?
And Taylor?
Judge Marlena Taylor. That's in warrant. That allegation was made way back on May the 7th, 2020. Let me ask you this, sir. Do you have stable housing?
No, sir. I live at a transition house.
You live where?
A transitional, a recovery house.
Okay. All right. So, what's your timeline on that?
For like the next 4 months.
And you expect to be able to obtain some adequate housing after that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, there are other resources that they perhaps he would be best to speak with the court on that.
Mr. Patel, are you suggesting Ms. Soroki or?
Yeah, I'm asking that at least he speak with them because they do have other resources, and if he's just going to be coming out of recovery house, I think he needs additional help. Do you want to see if we can help you with some other resources, Mr. Gary?
Well, I don't housing.
Well, I think they got some wraparound services as well.
And they help you with your ticket too.
Yes.
You want to speak to him? Yes, I didn't hear you. I can't hear you.
He said yes, sir. I can't hurt, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Okay, let me get him back in here. At least it doesn't cost you anything to talk to him, and we'll get him back in here. He should come back in here pretty quick. All right. Let's pass the matter. Mr. Bowman, can you go back in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Corbin in breakout room 4, please? He's been waiting to speak to you about his client. The officer is here. It's a civil infraction. Mr. Corbin, can you join the breakout room?
Very well, thank you.
Daniel Gladney.
Yes.
Oh, good morning. What's your case?
That's what, Abimelech Lopez Fuentes. Yeah, he's here. I have him outside.
He needs an interpreter?
Yeah.
He does need an interpreter. Okay, I'm gonna get you an interpreter. Say his name.
Abimelech.
Abimelech.
Yeah, last name is Lopez Fuentes. Okay. I haven't spoken to Mr. Mason. Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize. I saw you walk in.
That's right, yeah. Got a busy day.
No,
Gladney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning to you.
Good morning.
Mr. Ropi, this is the city of Detroit versus Daniel Gladney, case number SP 1255962. Strike that, SP 1255962, SP 1377965, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Gladney.
Yes.
Mr. Gladney, state your name for the record, please.
Daniel Gladney.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we'll waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges.
And our not guilty plea in this client, the clients we have, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gladney, do you have valid driver's license?
No, I'm working on that now.
Well, how long is it gonna take you to get a license?
I have to pay 2 more tickets, but they won't let me get my license because it's suspended until it's actually suspended until June 2025. But I'm working on the hardship pay. I'm working on trying to get a hardship license so I could get back and forth to work. But
okay, so that's in another jurisdiction. You can get an updated offer from him, but failure to display would probably be the offer from the city. Miss, that'll give him another abstraction. I don't know if that's going to push that June date back further or not.
and see, that's what I'm trying to actually take care of. Not like I didn't pay everything off, but like as far as it pushing me back, it's just pushing me in the hole. I honestly don't know what else to do in this situation.
With 2 things, either she can get you, see if she can get you an offer. It is an improper plate. See if she can get you an offer that doesn't abstract, or set a trial date. See if what you can do as far as see if you can do better. You may be able to do better. It may come out worse. It may be the same. I don't think it'll come out any worse. It may be the same. Mr. Bowman.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gladney has 2 counts of no ops and 1 count of improper plates. What's the city want to offer him? He indicated to the court that he has been working to try to get his license back. It appears that he has gone to the Secretary of State because he has told me a lot of information that I don't believe he would have known had he not. He's working on hardship. He knows that his license was not going to be valid until June of 2025. What's the city want to do?
Your Honor, based upon those facts and in the interest of fairness, the people will accept any recommendation for charges which are non-abstractable.
Mr. Blatton, his offer is going to be improper plate. You plead to that as charged, $240 fine, dismissed upon payment. That will not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it won't carry any points, all right? And we'll dismiss the other 2 counts. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in a breakout room with Mrs. Brooks and you have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
All right.
Ready as to Ms. Gates, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record. Let's go off the record with Gladney. Let's go back on the record with Gates. Ms. Gates, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Gates?
Yes.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a pretrial date for this, and that date is being set so that we have Gladney's money. That date is being set so that we know that you have had contact with that attorney.
Okay.
I need a good phone number from you, ma'am.
My phone number is 313-669-8442.
That pretrial date is gonna be November the 5th, 2024. November the 5th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. What I need for you to do is I need for you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't speak to that appointed attorney by November the 5th, we're gonna get one appointed to you on the spot. We're setting that date with the expectation that you want a trial, but we wanna make sure that attorney has had contact with you and able to review the file and advise accordingly, okay?
Okay, sir.
Nothing further, ma'am. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Hill, Mike Leishai. I don't know if I got that pronunciation correct or not, Mr. Court, but case number SP 161-23931. Appearance for the record.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Kim Corbin on behalf of the Hill Leishai that responded in this matter.
All right, Mr. Leishai, good morning to you. Mr. Corbin, what's your P number?
39273, Judge. I'm embarrassed to say it.
Well, hey, you know something, there's only one other alternative now, Mr. Corbin, so you better take it while it's here. What about Mr. Leishai? Where is he?
Well, Judge, he's available. I told him I would talk to the city attorney and see if we could resolve this civil infraction. I can call him and have him join.
Are you requesting your client's waiver of presence?
That's correct, Judge.
And you're retained counsel and you got the authority to enter into an agreement on his behalf. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
With that, I'll waive the presence of your client. What about what's the resolution, if any?
Well, Judge, I talked to Counsel Bowman and he has agreed to limited access 1 to 5 civil infraction, and my client accepts that.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf.
That's correct, Judge.
Stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
That's correct, Judge.
Officer Harrington, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Officer Michael Harrington, Detroit Police Department, Badge 3103.
All right, with that, good morning to you. I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. That's gonna abstract, but it's gonna not carry any points. $125 is the fine. I'm gonna give them until 9:30 to pay that, all right?
All righty, sounds good.
Very well, Judge. Thank you. Have a good morning.
Have a good day, and Officer Harrington, you be safe out there. Very good day. And
all right, thank you, Judge.
There we go. All right, let's get Mr. Joshua Lowe. This is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Deshaun Lowe. Case number.
I'm here.
Okay. SP 108-60171. SP 120-6855 1. SP 1448485, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman for the people, P 33764. Mr. Lowe has multiple tickets on the docket today. As it relates to his ticket, which is listed for 8:30, that is a dismissal. The officer has no recall based upon the date of the ticket. But the other tickets that are on the docket, the officers are here and they have recollection.
Hey, what's up,
So that's Presley doesn't have a recollection of a formal hearing?
No, Officer Presley does have recollection. Those tickets are failure to stop for a school bus while flashing red, driving while license suspended.
Right. Who doesn't have recollection? For what ticket?
It is the ticket which is listed on the 8:30 docket.
I don't see that. It's not on my docket.
Okay.
I have this one ticket that I didn't call in the record that it may be, I got that Officer Gonzalez, that should have been on the docket, I believe, but.
I don't remember speaking to any Officer Gonzalez today.
Officer Gonzalez was here. He was one of the first. I thought he was here.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Sergeant Gonzalez, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Is that the one? He's not here now.
I believe that's the one, Your Honor. Yes.
SP 1085964 dismiss. No recollection.
Yeah, based upon the date of the ticket, Your Honor.
That would be SP 108607171 as well. Both those were dismissed, no recollection. I'll mark the file as Officer Gonzalez, Sergeant Gonzalez did appear. We have Corporal Croxton and Corporal Presley in the room as well. Can you both put your appearance on the record, please? Starting with Corporal Croxton.
Yes, sir, Judge. Corporal Rick Croxton, Detroit Police Officer, badge 665. Good morning.
Good morning to you. And Officer Presley, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Presley, badge 3973, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Today, what is going to be the offer for the rest of the tickets?
Yes, as it relates to the failure to stop for school bus while flashing red, that is a as charged recommendation, and driving while suspended, we can dismiss that one.
Both of those, so just the one civil infraction and dismissing 2 misdemeanors?
Yes.
Let's pause right quick. Mr. Patel, can you go in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Gary, please?
Sure.
All right, thank you. Tell him your situation, Mr. Gary, all right? All right. Let's go back on the record. So the failure of the school bus, let's look that up. Let's go back on the record with Lowe. Mr. Lowe, the failure of the school bus. That's a
What?
2410. That's a 3-point offense. And it's going to be, see, do we have that's a $295 fine. All right, that's pretty serious. 3-point offense, $295. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. What I'm going to do, who put their appearance on the record for Mr. Lowe?
We didn't get that far, Your Honor.
All right.
But I will. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lowe. State your full name, Mr. Lowe.
Joshua Lowe. Joshua Deshaun Lowe Jr.
Mr. Berry, can you meet me in the breakout room, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is regarding Lowe?
Yes.
All right. What we'll do, Mr. Lowe, give them an opportunity to talk and see if Mr. Berry can work with it. When Mr. Berry can work out, we'll pass the matter momentarily. We'll get you in the room and speak to Mr. Berry once he gets out there with the city attorney, all right? Okay. Pass the matter. Mr. Roki, do you have anyone?
I don't believe. I believe you called my people.
All right.
You called Gary, I think.
Gary's in the breakout room with Mr. Patel.
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, that was the other one I had.
Mr. Berry, you joined breakout room 4. Mr. Bowman's waiting on you.
I'm trying, Your Honor. My technology is not working so great.
Let's try to do it like this.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, gets me down to Louis Guy. Give me the correct pronunciation, please.
Guy.
Guy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Was I supposed to be in the breakout room?
Yeah, just wait on Mr. Berry, all right? He's gonna talk about that office.
Could you put me back in there?
You have a way to get back in there. It's still open. Hit that, go down to that bottom of the screen. You should have something like a more button or something down there. And it should say breakout, return to breakout room or something.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No, I don't see it. All
right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move you. Just wait a minute. I'm gonna move you and bring you back.
Yes.
Go by the order you can't got on there.
Here, I'm gonna do it, Mr. Long. City of Detroit versus Lewis Mags guy. Case number SP 130-88251, SP 141-00741, SP 1425-7161, SP 1436307. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Magai.
Sorry, it's not there. I got it written down. Mags guy. Mr. Mags guy, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Louis Mass guy.
All right. Today is the date and time set for trial. Offer, he owes $336. He's been here before. I don't know that I marked the file, giving them an opportunity to pay the reinstatement fee up front. It doesn't appear that I did it, but let me see.
No.
I don't see why I wouldn't. But he's got an awful lot of cases. Let's see here. Well, this is not a pay a reinstatement fee up front. This is going to be either pay it off completely, $336. And then you potentially set yourself up for get a valid license. I'm going to let Ms. Soroki give you an updated offer. This is you owe the court a substantial amount of money already, just with the civil infractions. It's just what's on the docket, Ms. Soroki. No insurance, driver license repeat offender suspended, driver license suspended, and a license improper. So speak to Mr. Ms. Soroki. Go speak to Mr. Bowman and see what the offer is going to be.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Join the room, Mr. Mass, guys, and the attorney's gonna wait on the attorney, okay? All right. Miss Sarah Robinson, good morning to you. On the iPhone, let's get a name on that iPhone.
Jeffrey Brooks.
Jeffrey Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Joanne Gresham. I don't know which one y'all talking about with iPhone.
2 iPhones in here. I think it's Grisham who I'm looking
Yes.
for. Yes, it's Grisham I'm looking for. Grisham, good morning to you, and
Good morning.
I want to know when you like me and the picture and all the paperwork, do I start classes?
Can you got some noise, a lot of noise in the background, Ms. Grisham?
That's what I was about to move.
G-R-E. S-H-A-M, Joanne, right?
Yes.
Helen, good morning to you, Helen. What is your name? Your last name?
Shankman Philbin.
Say that again. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My last name is Shankman Philbin.
I did not get that.
Shankman Philbin.
Philbin?
Yes. Filban.
Shacklin Philbin. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, who was I looking for? I'm looking for Corbin. Excuse me.
Corbin's gone. Corbin got a limited access 1-5. I'm waiting on an attorney. Whoever's ready.
Ms. Sarowski. I just
Soroki?
finished. Yeah, we're ready.
Well, she needs to probably talk to her client.
Oh, that's true.
Mr. Barry, are you ready on Lowe? Did you ever get in that breakout room?
Yeah, he's supposed to be ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Joshua Lowe. What did you say, Mr. Barry? Where's Mr. Barry?
I don't know, but he told me to leave the breakout room. Come back to the court.
Okay. We'll wait on him to come out.
Excuse me.
Mr. Love, you have your hand raised?
Yes. Do I supposed to talk to a lawyer?
When your case gets called.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just make sure.
That's all right.
Yeah, not one of our letters.
Tobacco. Minor in possession of tobacco.
You want me to go see if he's still in the breakout room?
No, I know he's still in there. I just don't know what he's doing in there. Mr. Bowman, while we're off the record, what is the offer on a minor in possession of tobacco?
Which case is the, oh, what will be the offer on that?
Yeah.
As charged.
Besides the fact that if it's killing somebody's lungs, that should be I didn't say it was Miss Philbin's. I didn't say it was Miss Philbin's. I didn't even say she was in possession of it, but
Well,
Whatever it
is this a very young minor or a believes that she's an adult minor?
Well, most minors believe that they're adults.
That's true. That's true.
Miss Chaplain Philbin, what category of minor, as Mr. Bowman laid it out, would you fall in? Let me see your face, man. Let me see your face. Don't hide. What category of minor would you feel you fell in?
She's a capital M minor.
Big.
I'm just 18. I don't know.
You don't know? Do you feel like you're grown now, or do you feel that you still got a lot of growing to do?
I got a lot of growing. I'm not growing at all.
You're not growing at all. So you're a minor.
Super minor.
Super minor. All right.
Off the record, Your Honor, I have no problem with dismissal of this charge.
I don't know. I might have a problem with it though.
You might.
You see how this works, Miss? You see how this works, Miss Philbin? He can give a recommendation, and I can't say what his recommendation is gonna be. He can recommend anything reasonable as it relates to the charges, but I'm the one that determines whether we accept the recommendation or not.
Well, see, because the question is, how do we determine whether or not she continues to smoke?
Well, I'm not going to say she smoked at all, because she has the right to remain silent. She's innocent until proven guilty. I don't even know if she had this tobacco. All I see is the ticket saying she does. But my
there he is. Good.
you know, I can't put her in the category of anyone else because she's her own self and she's her own individual. But all I can say that if whoever has this tobacco, whether it's Miss Philbin or anybody else, whether you're a minor, adult, whatever, it's killing. But that's their right if they want to. Now, she doesn't have a right to kill herself with it because she doesn't have a right to have it or use it if that's the case. But if you're an adult, you got the right to do that. You can smoke all day in proper places.
When you're an adult.
Yeah.
When you're an adult.
Mr. Berry, Mr. Lowe has been waiting on you. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lowe. What's going to be the resolution here?
Mr. Lowe stands ready to enter the updated offer of 6 to 10 miles over, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Lowe, I don't know if you heard that, but I do have the power to either accept it or not. I'm going to say this though, that school bus stuff is very serious. You know, when those kids get off that bus, you don't know whether they're going to dart out in the street or not. But because kids do that stuff. So when you get to those school buses crossings and you get to you have to stop. Whether the sign is out or not, even if the sign is not out, you need to proceed with extreme caution. Because I know you don't want and nobody wants to have some little kid laying in the street by, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's hear what he's got to say. Go ahead.
I seen it wasn't no kids that came off the bus, and I slowed down. I didn't stop though, so he definitely right about not stopping. But I seen there was no.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. All right. Period. Come to a full, and it only takes you 2 seconds or 5 seconds to do it. You know what I'm saying?
He pulled me over where I live though, like right on my block. So it was right there. So it's like it was.
So what's that mean?
I mean, I was turning, so it's like he was right at the corner. So it's like I was about to turn, so I had to turn my blinker on. And I had to keep going.
What, I don't understand that. That's what prevented you from stopping?
I mean, no, but my house was right there though. I mean,
Mister, listen. Don't make excuses for something that is no excuse for. You just admitted that you did not stop for the school bus. I don't care what else in the world is going on. You have that obligation to do so.
all right, bro.
All right, what?
I said, all right.
Okay, you said all right. You said it with a little bit of an attitude. So I'm gonna pass the matter until you calm down a little bit, because I don't think that you're taking it seriously now. I think you're just being dismissive about it now because you don't like what I'm saying to you.
I'm calm. Just had to
say that what?
I said I'm calm. I just had to say my piece.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I'm trying to make sense of it. That's all I'm trying to do, and I want you to make sense of your piece. It just doesn't make sense what you said at all. Who's laughing?
Funny, that's what I'm.
You have nothing to laugh about, Mr. Mad Guy. Nothing. With your driving record.
No, I'm not laughing at the case. No. No, I'm not laughing. No.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for the responsible plea on behalf of your client, Mr. Berry.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. I'm going to find you responsible, Mr. Lowe, for the 6 to 10. That's a 1 point reduction, $135. So it's 2 points on your license, and we'll dismiss the other matters. 135, sir. When can you plead? When can you pay?
I could pay within the month.
Are you working?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you until October the 17th to pay it. Pay it at any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You're gonna pay that. You at least owe one reinstatement fee. You'll pay that too. But I'm just concerned about the 135. You concern yourself about the reinstatement fee so that you'll know it's out there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right. Let's go call the city of Detroit versus Helen Shikari Levon Shacklon Philbin. Case number SP 159-66821. Mr. Berry, put your appearance on the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor, state your full name, Ms. Shacklon Philbin.
Helen Shakir Levon Shanklin Philbin.
All right.
Your Honor,
go ahead.
For purposes of arraignment, the client would stand mute.
You're not guilty on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Let me say this, Corporal Croxton and the other two officers on low, I think they left already. All right. Who's there with you, Miss Philbin? Ms. Philbin? Who's there with you? Pardon me?
My boyfriend.
Okay, all right. So today is the date and time set for show cause. I did not guilty plea on her behalf, Gabriel Jordan. I'm gonna go ahead and adopt this one time, Ms. Philbin, the recommendation of the city attorney, and we're gonna give you a pass this time on this. I don't know what's going on or whether you have this or not, but I will not do this next time, all right? You'll be have to either take it to trial or take a deal next time. But I'm just saying, this stuff is killing you. Hopefully, you got some young lungs now. When you get to be my age, if you're using this stuff, you live to see it. My buddy's in the hospital right now because he has a blocked lung. It almost killed him. He was in ICU. He called me yesterday. We don't want that to be you, all right?
All right.
All right, just nothing further, ma'am. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
You too. Have a great day.
All right, let's
Judge, sorry for interrupting. My phone had died. This is Daniel Gladney.
Gladney, where was Gladney? Who was waiting on Gladney? What happened to Gladney? Oh, right here. All right. Let's go back on the record with Gladney. Did anybody go over your advice or rights?
Yeah, I talked to the lady. I forgot her name.
Ms. Soroki. Ms. Soroki.
Yes, right.
You have the interpreter too. Ms. Soroki, did you go over his advice or rights?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. You want to take the deal, Mr. Gladney?
Yes.
All right. Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yep.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Excuse me?
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Oh, yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to August the 13th, 2022, at around 4:17 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of West McNichols and Westbrook. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
I actually wasn't driving. My girlfriend was driving.
Was that your motor vehicle?
No.
2018 Ford?
Oh, yes, it was. I'm thinking about another ticket. I'm sorry.
You were driving that day?
Yeah.
And was there something wrong with the plate on that vehicle?
Yes.
What was wrong with it?
It was actually suspended. No proof of insurance.
And you knew that?
Yes.
All right. Find him guilty of amended count of improper plate, as charged, the improper plate, $240 fine. We'll dismiss upon payment with stipulation of probable cause. We'll dismiss the other matters now.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
When can you pay this?
Today, actually, or as soon as possible.
Okay, let's get him to make sure that it's paid. Why don't you pay it? If you want to pay it, how are you going to pay it?
Cash.
You gonna come down to the court?
Yeah.
All right, come down here today, pay it, and come back, zoom back in tomorrow morning. We'll dismiss the case.
Okay,
All right?
the same login number.
Same login. We're gonna get it in the system right now. I'm waiting for warrant fee. Mr. Gladney, if it's nothing further, best of luck to you. Good luck on obtaining that driver's license, okay?
Okay, what time should I log in?
8:25.
8:25. All right.
Gribble, Jesse Gribble. Let's get Ben Lucas, because Officer Benton, good morning to you.
Good morning,
Yeah.
sir.
Officer Benton, I have a half-hour grace period, and you came in after that grace period was up. So we're gonna dismiss the case. I just won't mark the file that you weren't here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and that's the first time I think you've been here, so just keep that in mind, right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
And Mr. Lucas, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, City of Detroit versus Ben Lucas, case number SP 147-83591. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lucas.
Ben Lucas.
All right, Officer Benton, you can put your appearance on the record.
Officer Brunea Benton from the 7th Precinct, badge 62.
Listen, the day is the date and time set for a trial. Mr. Benton, Mr. Lucas, you kind of won on a little technicality today, so I hope you get if you don't have your driver's license straight, I hope you can do that. We're gonna dismiss the case, and if there's nothing further, Officer Benton, you be safe out there, and Mr. Lucas, if you don't have a driver's license, I hope you can get it straightened out, all right?
I'm working on it.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, well, I know Miss Officer Benton knows who you are now. So, if there's nothing further, be safe, Officer Benton. Have a very good day, okay?
Thank you, you too.
All right, Mr. Have a good day. Is Gribble here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Morning.
And Your Honor, Mr. Mackey is ready also.
Okay. City of Detroit versus Jesse Gribble, case number SP 1204980, counts 1, counts 2. SP 135-72573, SP 136-11212, and SP 157-20011. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gribble.
Jesse Demetrius Gribble.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Berry, why don't you get Mr. Gribble an offer for Mr. Bowman? I'll put you in a breakout room to Mr. Gribble. You wait on Mr. Berry in that breakout room. He's going to get you an offer, present that to you. The misdemeanors are going to be $240, and the and you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay. So
Yes,
keep that in mind. All right, join the room. Please wait on Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, go to Mr. Bowman and get an updated offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pass the matter. Mr. Mag Guy, let's go back on the record with Mr. Mag Guy. Ms. Soroki, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, the people made my client an offer. He would plead to one suspended license is being amended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The no insurance is being amended to improper plate. The other counts are being dismissed. My client's waiving its rights, asking the court to adopt that.
Mr. Maggi, where are you? Is he there?
He was there.
I think we lost him.
Oh, I'm sure he'll come back on.
It's past the matter. All right, that gets me down to, Malika's iPhone? Did I get that pronunciation correct? You have your hand raised. I think this is Mr. Mad Guy back. Is that Mr. Mad Guy?
Yes.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Mad Guy. Mr. Mad Guy, the offer that the city presented, that was presented to you was improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment, will not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore won't carry any points. And a, allowing $240 fine will not abstract, won't carry any points. Let's just say 2 counts of allowing, because I want to get the ones that are closer in time, so there's no lack of memory. And sometimes they're telling me that that's not their car. That kind of gates that ticket. All right. You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. You know, what I concerned me about you is that it doesn't appear that you're gonna pay anything.
No, I have every intention on paying, sir. I was already trying to make a payment on Monday morning. I just didn't have enough money. I was short. So yeah, I need like maybe 1 week to my next check so I can pay the fine off so I can get this out the way, you know. So
I'm talking about the other $2,372 that you owe the court that you never paid. It's gone back a year.
Yeah, I just recently I just got a printout of that actually Monday morning. I mean, I wasn't even aware of all that.
I won't believe that. You mean to tell me that you got all of these tickets and you weren't aware of any of them?
Well, when I got my no, I was aware of the suspension. When I suspended my license, I had my license suspended out of 2 different cities. So it's been a process, me working on getting my license. I've been doing it for a couple of years now.
No, I'm talking about my question. You weren't aware that you owed the city all this money, all these tickets that you've gotten?
No, I didn't. I mean, because a couple of the tickets, I mean, they were like tinted window tickets and a couple like smaller like parking tickets that I knew about, but I didn't know it was that much money, sir.
All right, if you understand, you have you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Shiroki went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to February 22nd, 2023 at around 4:47 PM in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodmere and Avis. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Could not.
Did the officer, you said you couldn't produce a valid license?
No.
Why is that?
I didn't have one.
All right, I'm gonna find them guilty of the crime of allowing for that. $240 fine, dismissal upon payment. And let me draw your attention back to January the 23rd, 2023 at around 5:10 PM in the city of Detroit, in the area of Fort and Lawndale. Did you have any occasion on that day to come in contact with Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Officer asked you to produce valid driver's license.
I could not.
Why is that?
I didn't have one.
Find the client guilty of the amended count of allowing, $240 fine, dismissal upon payment. Stipulates the proper cause will dismiss the other two matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'll wait for it to be, you'll pay the reinstatement fees if any. Mr. Max guy, when can you pay it?
So what is the total I owe, sir?
You're gonna, today, your total is gonna be $480, but you have another total here. Listen, I'm gonna give you 30 days and you're gonna get it, either pay it off all incomplete, the 2,800 or how many ever dollars it's gonna come out to once Ms. Mathis puts it in the system, or allow payment plan. So either one or the other, pay it by October 17th, 2024, or at 8/25 is your next date, October 17th, 2024. Pay it by then, or make sure you're in a payment plan by then. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
Malika is here. I'm sorry. As soon as I tried to unmute my phone, I made a mistake and hit stop video.
What's your name?
Malika Gatewood.
Gatewood, Mr. Berry. I don't even see Gatewood.
You had said next we're gonna go to Malika's iPhone. That's me.
Yes, I do. City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Malika Jamila Gatewood, case number SP16016641. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, on behalf of Ms. Gatewood.
Yes, I'm here.
State your name for the record.
Malika Gatewood.
Date and time set for show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, waive the formal hearing of the waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges.
Hearing not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. Any objection to dismissing this no insurance case, Mr. Bowman? She's paid a related civil infraction of 11 to 10 over, 11 to 15 over, and she signed up for 3 points on her driver's license.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, case dismissed and related civil infraction. All right, Ms. Gatewood, if there's nothing further.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you, you too.
The city of Ms. Cox, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, State of Michigan, qualified Spanish interpreter.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus M. Belek Lopez Fleites. Case number V134000424, V134000524. Appearance for the record, please.
El juez llamó el caso contra el señor Abimelech López Fletes, B134000424. Digan los nombres para las escrituras.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
No, Mr. This is retained.
Attorney Joey Phillips, P84081 on behalf of Mr. Lopez Fleites, who is here in the courtroom hallway with me.
El abogado Joey Phillips se presentó representando al cliente López Fletes, el cual está aquí en mi oficina.
Mr. Lopez Fleites, could you please state your full name for the record?
Señor López, por favor, diga su nombre completo para las escrituras.
Abimelech López Fleites.
Because some of that might be.
Okay. What's the resolution? I was a 12-month delayed eBay class was the offer. No animals for 1 year, no custody, control, or possession.
¿Cuál es la resolución de que no puede tener animales? Es una sentencia pospuesta por 12 meses. No puede mantener otros animales y otras guías. ¿Cuál es la resolución, señor abogado?
Thank you, Your Honor. The last time we were here in court, my client had completed the eBay class on 6/4 of 2024. That was emailed to Ms. Mason on 6/5 of 24 at 8:54 a.m. Per the last time we were here, that 12-month was going to be reduced to 6 months. The court had some concerns on some other animals that my client was in possession of. And I have not heard from Ms. Mason nor Officer Maxwell about those animals.
Su honoría, la vez pasada que estuvimos aquí, mi cliente terminó la clase de eBay el día 4 de junio del 2024. Esa información se la mandamos a la fiscalía, al fiscal, el 6/5 del 2024 a las 8:35 de la mañana. Yo entendía que la pospuesta se iba a reducir de 12 meses a 6 meses. También sé que el juez tenía preocupaciones sobre otros animales que tenía mi cliente, pero yo no he escuchado nada del policía, del oficial o de la fiscalía sobre eso.
Okay, so did you go see did you check are there any animals over there still?
Quiero saber si todavía hay animales. ¿Fueron a chequear?
I went over after the last court date, Your Honor, but it was my understanding the court wanted to know the condition of the animals.
Yo sí fui después de la última audiencia, pero lo que entiendo es que la corte quería saber sobre la condición de los animales.
And what about the condition? Were the animals over there first?
Primero, ¿cuál es la condición? Pero primero, ¿habían otros animales allí?
Yes, the animals were there. I mean, I'm not a veterinarian, Your Honor, but they appeared in good condition to me.
Sí, habían otros animales ahí. Yo no soy un veterinario, su señoría, pero a mí me parecieron que estaban en buenas condiciones.
And I know that Officer Maxwell was enthusiastic. Let me ask Mr. Fleites, did they ever come to your house?
Yo sé que el policía, el oficial Maxwell, estaba muy interesado en esto. Déjeme preguntarle al señor López Fleites, ¿ellos fueron allá, a su casa?
No, señoría.
No, not Your Honor.
That's gonna be deposited into electronic fund.
What was the offer? I have 2 counts of animal cruelty. What was the offer?
Yo tengo aquí 2 cargos de crueldad a animales. ¿Cuál fue la oferta? ¿Cuál era la oferta?
The offer, Your Honor, was to complete the class, and there would be a 6-month term under deferred, and it would be dismissed upon the end of the 6 months and the completion of the class. I think the issue was about the surrendering of the other animals.
Su honoría, la oferta era que él terminara o hiciera esa clase y se anularía la sentencia en lo que se llama 6 meses pospuestos, pero yo creo que la preocupación o problema era sobre la condición de otros animales allí.
All right, and that's pleading what, to both counts or 1 count?
There was already a plea to the count.
Y eso era que él se declarara culpable sobre un cargo o los 2 cargos. Su abogado contestó que ya había una declaración en el cargo.
Yeah. Yeah. But she's always patient. Yeah, she gonna be back to make it. For some reason, that plea was not entered into the record.
Por algún motivo eso no lo pusimos en las escrituras.
It sounds like this is workable.
And what was the plea supposed to be to, Counselor?
Y se iba a declarar culpable sobre cuál cargo, abogado.
My original understanding was to the original counts with a dismissal upon the end of the term.
Lo que yo sabía es que él se iba o lo que entendía era que se iba a declarar culpable al al cargo y que se anulaban los cargos cuando se cumplieran los requisitos.
All right, I need to get the eBay class, but we'll plead to 1 and dismiss the other under a 6-month delay.
Yo necesito recibir la información todavía sobre la clase, pero lo vamos a poner que él se declara culpable de uno de los 2 cargos y se anularán cuando él cumpla todos los requisitos en 6 meses.
And you say we took this plea under the record, right?
Usted dice, señor abogado, que nosotros pusimos esto bajo las actas.
I apologize, Your Honor. It's really loud out in the hallway. Could my client and I please come into the courtroom?
You may.
Su abogado pidió disculpa, hay demasiado ruido allá afuera, quiere entrar al juzgado.
All right. Good morning. Good morning.
Buenos días.
Mike. Oh, the microphone is up there. You can stand at the podium now. Okay, so what I'm going to do the 1 for 1 if there's no objection by the city, dismissing 1 and pleading to the other.
Entonces puede aceptar la declaración de culpabilidad en un cargo y anular el otro si el fiscal de la ciudad no tiene ninguna objeción.
No objection, Your Honor.
The original agreement was that both counts would be dismissed at the end of the term.
So pleading to both.
Well, I'm sorry. So plea with the dismissal and then dismissal of the plea at the end of 6 months. Is that what the court's saying?
Lo que está diciendo es que usted se va a declarar culpable de un cargo y el otro lo anulan y cuando cumpla los requisitos para el cargo que se declara culpable, ese también queda anulado. ¿Así es?
Okay, so I'm saying a 1 for 1, plead to 1, dismissing the other one today and taking that 1 under a 6-month delay.
That's right.
Entonces, lo que yo estoy diciendo es eso. Se declara culpable de uno, el otro se anula y el que se declare culpable Es una sentencia pospuesta por 6 meses.
You want to take that deal?
¿Quiere aceptar esa oferta?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Levante la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más la verdad?
Tina Hams.
Let me understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine. Y'all mute this.
I am so sorry, Your Honor. I apologize for that interruption.
No, that's all right. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la sentencia máxima son 93 días de cárcel y hasta $500 de multa?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, Su Honoría.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Usted entiende que usted tiene el derecho absoluto de pedir un juicio?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
As a matter of fact, you signed an advice of rights form, did you not, the last time you were here?
La vez pasada que estuvo aquí, usted firmó este documento donde dicen cuáles son sus derechos, ¿correcto?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood the rights on this form?
¿Y usted entendió cuáles son los derechos en este documento?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
And by taking this deal, you're going to give up these rights?
¿Y usted entiende que al aceptar esta oferta usted está renunciando a estos derechos?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Usted le han ofrecido algo diferente de lo que se han dicho hoy para poner en las escrituras?
No.
Okay. Let me draw your attention back to March the 12th, 2024, at around 8:30 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Montrose Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to have some animals in your possession?
Quiero que usted se acuerde del día 12 de marzo del 2024, alrededor de las 10 de la mañana, en la ciudad de Detroit, cerca de la calle Montreal. ¿Usted en esa oportunidad tenía algunos animales?
Sí.
Yes.
And did you have an animal that passed away or that you owned?
¿Y uno de los animales que usted tenía falleció?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
And this animal went sometime when this animal was injured and needed some medical attention. This animal at least went some time without you providing that animal with that medical attention. Is that correct?
Y es verdad que ese animal necesitaba atención médica durante un tiempo que usted no le proveyó, ¿correcto?
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that dog eventually succumbed to those injuries. Is that correct?
Y ese perro finalmente falleció por esas lesiones.
Sí, señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
And at the very least, you did not get any professional medical attention for this animal when you knew that this animal needed some professional medical attention. Is that correct?
Y mínimo, por lo mínimo, usted no le proveyó a este animal la atención médica que usted sabía que ese animal necesitaba, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correct.
Okay, and Mr. Bowman, let me just give you a little background. You weren't here at the time.
Señor Bowman, yo le quiero decir algo a usted porque usted no estaba aquí durante ese momento.
Mr. Lopez Fletes had an animal.
señor Fuentes declaró o aceptó que él, que él tenía un animal.
And there was never a determination made on how this animal got injured.
Pero nunca se determinó cómo este animal sufrió esas lesiones.
If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Lopez feels that the neighbors next door may have shot the animal with a BB gun or some sort of projectile.
El señor López cree tal vez que uno de sus vecinos le disparó pequeños BBs al animal de alguna manera.
The Officer Maxwell was here. This has been adjourned many, many times.
El oficial Maxwell estuvo aquí, pero ha sido pospuesto muchas veces.
The city wanted to not allow, you heard the offer in the beginning, not allow Mr. Lopez to own any other animals for a 12-month period.
Y usted oyó la oferta que la ciudad al principio decía que el señor López no podía poseer ningún otro animal por un periodo de 12 meses.
The court, and it was also presented to the court on the record that the reason why Mr. Lopez did not get the alimony treatment is because he could not afford to do so.
Y también se indicó que el motivo por el cual el señor López no pudo darle atención médica a ese animal era porque él no podía pagar por eso.
The court was a little apprehensive to impose such a strict penalty on Mr. Lopez.
Pero la corte tenía aprensión a imponer una sentencia tan fuerte al señor López.
Because in part, the court believed that Mr. Lopez did not willfully do anything to this animal.
Porque la corte creía que el señor López no le hizo daño intencionalmente a este animal.
And while the court understands that if you are owning animals, you should have, you should be able to properly care for them.
Y mientras la corte cree que si uno tiene animales, también debería tener la manera de proveer para ellos.
The court did not want to go down the road of making a ruling that's essentially saying that people, for lack of a better term, a poor person cannot own any animals.
Pero la corte no quiere decir definitivamente que las personas que no tienen el dinero o tienen suficiente dinero, entonces no pueden tener a un animal.
After further questioning and of Mr. Lopez.
Pero después que interrogamos más al señor López,
it was further learned that Mr. Lopez owned other animals.
Entonces se supo que el señor López era dueño de otros animales también.
And at that time was unbeknownst to Officer Maxwell, Investigator Maxwell, who was here at every other hearing.
Y el oficial Maxwell, el cual asistió a todas las audiencias, él no sabía.
I gave Officer Maxwell an opportunity to go to Mr. Lopez's residence.
Le di la oportunidad al oficial Maxwell a que visitara la residencia del señor López.
To check out the conditions of those other animals.
para chequear la condición de esos otros animales.
Also directing Brother Counsel to do the same.
Y también le indiqué al abogado que hiciera lo mismo.
At this time, Brother Counsel indicates to me that he has gone to see the animals.
Y el abogado defensor me ha indicado a mí que él sí ha ido a ver a los animales.
And as far as he is concerned, the animals look to be in decent condition.
Y según él cree, los animales se ven en una condición decente.
I don't think that was his words. That's what I understood of him telling me.
Yo no creo que esas sean exactamente sus palabras. Creo que yo entendí que eso fue lo que él dijo.
And he agrees, correct?
¿Usted está de acuerdo, señor abogado? Él contestó sí.
So based on that, and we've given the parties an opportunity, we're going to proceed with the 6-month delay. I'm going to find you guilty of that.
Entonces, basado en eso, vamos a continuar con una sentencia de 6 meses pospuesta.
With the stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matter.
Con la estipulación de que hay causas probables, anularíamos el otro cargo.
So stipulated.
Así estipuló su honoría.
Mr. Lopez was ordered to take a eBay's Better Choices class or something of that nature.
Al señor López le pidieron que tomara una clase sobre tener o tomar mejores decisiones, algo así.
Counsel indicates to me that that was done and it was submitted to Ms. Mason, and he gave some particular dates on when those submissions were made.
Entonces su abogado indicó que eso sí fue hecho y que se le entregó la prueba a la abogada Mason, dijo los días.
And at this time, I'll give you an opportunity to opine if you choose, Mr. Bowman.
Y usted si quiere decir algo, señor Bowman, puede hacerlo.
Thank you, Your Honor. Based upon the factors that have been placed on the record today, as well as the statement of another officer of the court, I believe that there are clear mitigating factors that have been placed on the record that substantiate the rulings of this court. I have no objections.
Yo no tengo una objeción porque yo creo que con las cosas que se han dicho hoy y las cosas que están en las escrituras que había dicho otro oficial anteriormente, yo creo que esa decisión de hoy es correcta. No tengo ninguna objeción.
All right, $240 fine, 6 months delay. Come back on March 17, 2025 at 8:25.
Entonces, la sentencia son $240 de multa. Es una sentencia puesta por 6 meses. Regresa entonces usted a nuestra audiencia en un año, en 6 meses, el 17 de marzo del 2025 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
All right, and make sure that that's paid at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Lopez.
Y las 2 mejores maneras que yo le puedo decir que pague, señor López, es que lo haga en una de los kioscos DivDat que hay por la ciudad. O usted puede bajar esa aplicación a su teléfono o puede pagar en persona en el cajero de aquí del edificio de la corte.
Any other questions?
¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Yes, Your Honor. Is the court requiring my client to release possession of the other animals, or is he permitted to?
Sí, la pregunta es, su honoría, si la corte está imponiendo que mi cliente se deshaga de los otros animales.
At this time, no, because the city has not so for our knowledge, gone even to see the animals when they had the opportunity to do so and said that they would.
En este momento no, porque yo no creo que el oficial de la ciudad se le dio la oportunidad de ir a ver esos animales y que yo sepa no lo ha hecho.
But that matter will definitely be revisited if we have some issue during the 6-month delay period.
Pero revisaremos esto si tenemos problemas en este periodo de 6 meses.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lopez Fuentes, I wish you the best of luck. And Council, a very good job. And Ms. Cox, always, we're free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Have a good day. And is there anybody else that needs an interpreter?
¿Hay alguien más que necesite un intérprete? Si hay alguien más que necesite un intérprete, por favor diga algo.
Okay. Ms. Cox, very good always. The best and have a good day. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Aaron, Dimitri is gone. Gribble is gone as well. I think Mr. Gray, what was did you have a good conversation with Mr. Gray?
I did, Your Honor.
And he wants to participate?
Yes, he's already actually created his action plan on our website. And,
all right, let's do this. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gary. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gary. I'm going to take it that Mr. Gary, like a lot of times, the battery runs out, some kind of connection issue. Based on that, I'm going to mark the file street court. And what you need you have contact information for them, correct?
I do. Yes, Your Honor. I believe there's a plea that needs to be entered on one of the cases. And we'd ask that the court enter a plea of that the defendant be standing mute or be deemed to be standing mute, and the court enter a not guilty plea on his behalf.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea, but no, he's got to go to Taylor on the one case.
Yes. I looked up the 2 cases. I already advised him of that situation, that it's a prerequisite for graduating from our program. But I did look up the cases, and he has 2 cases that were back to back, 1 year after the next. And the subsequent case was closed, actually.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on our cases, but this is a more serious case that yes. I want him to get in front of Judge Taylor in front of that before I give him a bond or anything on that.
Okay. So I will say, Your Honor, we like I said, during that process of that 150 days, we do require for any eligible cases to be walked in, whether it's any felony warrants, whether it's at 36th or anywhere in the country, felony warrants need to be addressed. And for any ineligible cases that are in Detroit, they also have to be addressed. So in this case, this would qualify as ineligible. We would make sure that he's on her docket, that he appears, take care of the warrant, and is kind of appearing, or it takes some initial steps towards resolving that issue.
All right, so I'm going to get 150 days, and then I'm going to leave it up to you and him to see if he can get walked in on that other case. It's a 2020 case, so I don't know how far that's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to appear.
Yes, Your Honor.
March 17th, 2024, 2025. at 8:30 a.m., all right?
March 17th, 2025. Thank you, Your Honor.
And we'll waive his presence for this because he was here all morning, and why don't you get in touch with him and tell him he doesn't have to show back up as long as you get him that day.
Yeah, I'll let him know right after we're done here, Your Honor.
All right, very.
Thank you.
Thank you, be safe. All right, now let's get back on track. Gribble never showed back up, correct? What about Little? Yeah, we lost Little. We lost Koisha Little. Koisi Little. Okay, they're gone. Next up is going to be 313-457-4028. They're gone. Daryl Love.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Is that Daryl Darnell Love?
Yes, sir.
The state of Michigan versus Daryl Darnell Love, case number SX440888391. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes.
Elwood Esberry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Love. State your full name, Mr. Love.
Daryl Darnell Love.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause. Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
In or not guilty of paying your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. All right. Mr. Love, do you have valid insurance?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you have, please.
I don't have the paperwork, but I got the I got it. I got it in my email, and I got the number, what's the name number if you need that.
If you can email me the policy, I'm gonna put with the expiration date on there. You can always go to those insurance companies and send it directly to my email. It should come pretty quick, like you would do at the Secretary of State. I'll put my email address in the chat. Other than that, it's going to be an improper play, $240 fine will dismiss upon payment, and you have an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in a breakout room with, is that Mr. Berry or Mr. Rowe?
It is I, Your Honor.
Maybe you can assist him to get me that documentation that he has.
Do my best.
And answer any other questions he may have. All right, pass the matter. He's in the breakout room. He needs to put my email address in the chat. This is the city. All right, let me say this right now for any officer here for Goldman. Is Goldman here? The Asia Goldman? The Asha Goldman? Or Goldman? Any officer here for Goldman, it's free to leave. Mark Gaddis. Who's on that phone at 778?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Be safe out there, officers. Be safe.
I'm at 778-5664.
Who is that?
Jeffrey Brooks. I was having problems getting on Zoom, and I was trying to see about case V13255624.
That doesn't sound like anything we have down here. Let's see. Brooks.
Yes, it was the city versus Owens. I was a witness, and I was trying to get in touch with Mr. Bowman, Victor Bowman. I see him here. I was trying to get in touch with him, but I couldn't. So I was trying to see what was going on with the case because I was told it was supposed to be at 8:30. When I called, they told me to call back at 9, and then when I called back at 9, I still couldn't get in Zoom.
Who's the defendant?
Kenneth Owens.
Oh, it's on. All right, he's here.
Yeah.
And y'all are never going to resolve that, are you?
Don't look like it.
Never are you? I
I'm here too, Judge.
tried. How you doing, Miss Robinson?
I'm hanging in there, Judge. It's Monday, so I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
All right, let's call the City of Detroit versus Joanne Janae Marie Grisham.
Yes.
Case number SP 1436508, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 153254141. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Ms. Grisham.
Yes.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer A. Williams. Officer A. Williams, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer A. Williams, badge 3410, police officer for the City of Detroit.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
The offer, Miss Disorder. What are you here on the disorderly too?
No, sir.
Just here on the license matters?
Yes.
The disorderly. Officer Vita, Dax Vita. Hearing no response. I'm not seeing that officer join the breakout room, Mr. Soroki.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. The officer has not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, no, Veda, VEDA, officer, no response. Case dismissed, no officer. Driving infractions, Mr. Bowman, Ms. Soroki, improper plates, no insurance misdemeanor, license improper. Let me ask Ms. Grisham, do you have a license, registration, and insurance? Okay.
No,
so, all right, don't say anymore, Ms. Grisham. You're gonna do the rest of the talking with Ms. Soroki, all right? Ms. Soroki, get an offer from Mr. Bowman, and then I'll put you in there and speak to Ms. Grisham, and then she can have you guys can have a conversation, see if we can work this out, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Join room 4, Ms. Grisham, you join room 3. Wait on Ms. Soroki, all right?
Okay.
Pass the matter. Okay, and then we're gonna get you, Mr. Brooks, into Anaya iPhone. Great. Give me the correct pronunciation of your name, Ms. Gray. Neon?
Neon Gray.
Oh, Mr. Gray, okay, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Neon Gray, okay, all right. So that, and then we have, all right, so if there's any officer here for Mark Gaddis, is Mark Gaddis here? Officers for Mark Gaddis, you're free to leave. Jemiah George.
Officer Wood, I'm here for Jemiah George.
Yeah, I don't see Miss George. She failed to appear. So you're free to leave. Don't be safe. And then Goldman, you're free to leave. All the officers for Goldman. Is Keith Odom here? No Keith Odom. That officer does not seem to appear.
Ready on Mr. Love, Your Honor.
Ready on Mr. Love. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Darnell Love. Mr. Love, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
As it turns out, Mr. Love indeed has valid insurance, and he emailed it to me.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the case, provide and valid documentation. Nothing further, Mr. Love. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Yeah, thank you. All right, gets me down to
Your Honor, Officer Hill. I was here on Goldman, but I also have a Gibbs.
Gibbs.
I didn't hear anything.
Gibbs is here, I think. I have Golson.
Robin Gibson.
Robin Gibson. I don't think today, Officer Hill. I don't see Robin Gibson on my docket.
Oh.
11/21, Miss Mathis appears. Can you give him a good day? All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Neon Gray and the state of Midville. This is the city of Detroit versus Neon Gray. Case number SP 135-33101, SP 135-47111, SP 139-5762, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name.
Neon Gray.
All right. Morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Gray, need appointed attorney. Did they ever get an appointed attorney for you?
Not that I know of.
Well, you would know.
I mean, last time I did have one. So
no. One was supposed to call you specifically, not just a courtroom attorney.
Oh no one called.
All right, let's pass it. Nobody put an email in or anything?
No.
All right, let's get him an attorney on the spot.
What's his first name?
Neon Gray, Nayonn. Let's get him an attorney on the spot. Sit tight, Mr. Gray. We're going to get an attorney for you, all right?
All right, no problem.
Let's pass the matter. Golson, Demisha Gilson, I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, man.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Demisha Gilson, case number SP 1021127, count 1. SP 1585353, counts 1, 2, and 3, and 18-434-0981. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gilson.
Demisha Gilson.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid driver's license? I'm gonna assume no.
No, I do have one last court date that's at the end of this month, but no, not currently.
Let's see what you look like, ma'am.
Oh.
Okay, so I do know she lives on my aunt's block. I do know that she owes let me get this straight. You owe more than one civil infraction, but you owe one civil infraction that I can see is affecting your license. That's a no insurance civil infraction. Have you been here? You've been here before.
Yes, I have.
And you didn't pay it.
Well, it was only for no. I had that ticket was, I believe, 2019. Yeah, I didn't pay that one.
You didn't pay it, so I'm not giving you any more chance. Well, you'll get another chance. We'll set a trial date and you can do what you do then. But I gave you the chance already. And I told you what you needed to do at the last, court hearing. So we have to proceed. We can get an offer today, or you can, just set it for trial and see if you can pay that 253, 258. And then whatever else you need to do. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry, have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
All right, no problem.
All right, let's pass the matter. Rashard Green Lewis.
Yes, I'm here.
Turn your camera on.
I don't know how.
All right, well, we're gonna call the case until you figure out. You send them a prompt. See if that helps you. It's on. It's on. You just got something going on with it.
And we're ready for Miss Gresham at the court's convenience.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gresham. Ms. Gresham, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's just gonna be resolved?
Your Honor, people did make recommendation, my client, the no license is being amended to improper plate, and the no insurance. I'm sorry, she's pleading as charged improper plate, and the no insurance is being amended to improper plate. The no license is being dismissed, and she's going to waive her rights. But I just want to indicate, Your Honor, you dismissed the last matter for no officer, but that on my docket indicates it was a review. But I don't know if the court wants to revisit that or not.
See. So I might get to learn whether Ms. Gresham was disorderly or not. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, somebody messed up. Let's see. Yep. We didn't delve into the disorderly last time, did we, Ms. Gresham?
I don't know. I really don't know. I believe you was trying to throw it out because the person wasn't there.
Well, it was set for trial. On 6/28/2024, Ms. Gresham was here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
That was me.
Again. How?
It was, I said it for review.
Yeah. But my question is, what happened the last time?
He was just talking about our driver's license.
Officer Williams.
Yes, sir.
Were you here the last time, or do you recall?
I don't remember. Are you talking about the traffic violations or the?
Yeah, it was a trial set for 6/28 last time.
I don't recall, sir.
Man.
Who's making all that noise? All right, I believe that was Mr. Lewis.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get this camera on. Sorry.
All right, what do you want to do with this disorderly conduct? Mr. Bowman.
She is pleading to 2 out of 3 on the other matters, Mr. Bowman. Well, he's a fair man.
I don't, and, you know, this disorderly conduct, I do have the ticket here, but I don't have anything written on the ticket to suggest why Ms. Grisham was disorderly, what they felt being disorderly.
And excuse me.
Oh, I actually, what I will say is I do have, down there dismiss no officer, but I scratched it out.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you said what?
I did have on the last court date dismiss no officer, but I scratched it out. So I think that because, I don't know, maybe Ms. Grisham was given a Cadillac of a deal last time. And I said, because she didn't take the offer, she will go to trial. Or maybe the city wanted her to go to the trial on all of it because they were giving her opportunity to get a license.
Judge, I don't know why we're putting that on the record if we don't know that was the situation.
Well, because I'm just going over what my the potential reasons why I would do something like that.
May I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
Mr. Berry, I will speak with you, but let me deal with Ms. Gresham right now.
I'll go to 4 and wait.
Okay, thank you. All right. So Victor Bowman for the people. So we have Ms. Gresham here where Counsel Sokarski and I have exchanged offers and recommendations for her remaining tickets. Soroki, I'm sorry, correct?
Well, but that offer didn't include this disorderly conduct.
Right. And we've talked to Officer Williams and he has no recollection of the disorderly conduct.
Here's the deal. Officer Williams is the one with the traffic violations.
Okay.
Officer Veda, V-E-D-A, wrote the disorderly conduct. We were here for a trial on June the 28th, 2024. And I marked on there that the officer did not appear. Officer Williams appeared on that day, but Officer Veda didn't appear. So unfortunately, instead of setting that disorderly conduct for another trial like we did these other 3 matters, it was inadvertently put in the system as a review. So that would not have summoned the officer to be here. But what I'm gonna, go ahead.
My recommendation as it relates to the disorderly conduct is to plead her as charged with a delayed sentence of 3 months.
Well, I'm going to be fair to her, and you've made an agreement to plead to 2 of the 4 charges that she has.
That's correct.
So that's already $480. This. I'm gonna be fair to her and say, let's dismiss the disorderly conduct. And reason being was because Officer Veda did not show up for the last trial date when it was set. And like I say, the only reasons, two reasons I would do that is because she would we would have given her an opportunity to get a license and get another court date, which she didn't do. But neither here nor there, or the city would have said, since we're giving her an opportunity, then we'll go to trial on all of it. But the fact that the officer was not here on that day, the other fact is that the ticket, disorderly conduct, it doesn't give anybody any indication of what was disorderly. I can see if it was written down there that it was a melee out on Flanders and Gratiot or something like that, or but there was nothing issued on that. I think it's fair enough that she take the 2 out of 3. Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right, Ms. Grisham, you want to take the deal that's laid out for the 2 misdemeanors? You're going to pay $240 pleading as charged. You're going to pay $240 for one and $240 for the other. That's $480. I'll dismiss upon payment.
Okay.
You want to take that deal?
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
All right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and/or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to March the 1st, 2023 at around 12:13 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Kelly and the Rain. You have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
You're all over the east side, aren't you, Ms. Grisham?
No, not really.
Did you, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid insurance for that vehicle?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
And did the officer ask, was there something wrong with the plates on that vehicle?
Yes.
What was wrong with the plates?
I believe I just didn't have no insurance with it. The plate.
Was there a different plate on the car than what was supposed to be on the car?
I really don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know.
Was this your car?
Yes.
Oh, it had a plate to a 2003 Grand Marquis. You recall that?
Yes.
All right. And you'll admit to that, right?
Yes.
And you didn't have any insurance, correct?
Yes.
Find your client guilty as charged to the improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment, and amended count of improper plate from the no insurance, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. I'll waive the warrant fees. Stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, $480, Ms. Grisham, when can you pay it?
I really only get the first of the month check, so can you try to break it down from there?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you October 17th, 2024 to pay it all, or I'm gonna allow a payment plan. So you're gonna come back on October 17th. And either you have it paid or you come down to the court and get into a payment plan, all right? Don't tell me when you get here back on the 17th of October that you didn't know what to do. Either come down to the court and get into a payment plan before the 17th or pay it by the 17th. At any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down and pay it in person, all right?
Okay, thank you.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right. All right. What about Lewis? Did you get your phone operating? Here he comes back. All right, let's go with Adriana Ramos or Lewis. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I still haven't figured out this camera thing though.
He's got to get. This is the city of Detroit versus Rashard Kareem Lewis. Case number SP 1557723. Counts 1 and counts 2. 17-375-4921. 19-410-3871. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strogan, we have Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, state your name for the record.
Rashard Lewis.
Is this the Rashard Lewis I know?
No.
Where is he on the docket? I see. Today is the date and time set up. Did you go to the Road to Restoration?
Well, they gave me these forms to fill out, and the Secretary of State gave me the forms to fill out, and I haven't filled them out. It's very, very difficult. They get asking for information that I don't have anymore. So the young lady at the Secretary of State gave me this card to hire this attorney. So I'm gonna go the attorney route.
Well, what attorney did they tell you to hire?
Some guy he just gave me this card. It's called Change Me. I don't think his name on here. No,
What
it's
called?
Change Me.
Change Me.
I didn't know the Secretary of State was giving recommendations on attorneys now.
It was a young lady that worked there. She said she went through the same thing. Her license was revoked, yeah. And she said
we need to set a trial date. We got to set a trial date, October the 25th, 2024. We got to get this moving, all right?
Okay, that's cool.
October the 24th, 2024, October the 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m., Mr. Lewis, all right? No, strike that. Strike that is November the 25th. November, that gives you an extra month.
Great. That's even better.
So November the 25th, 2024. Get that camera straightened out, okay?
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, thanks. November
778, that's Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bowman, all right?
Yes, sir.
This is a dog case. It's set for final pretrial today. We may as well call this now because you guys are gonna have to talk about this, and then we'll get to the rest of the individuals. Our City of Detroit versus Kenneth Owens, case number B132-56624, B132-56924, B132-57024, B132-57124, B132-57224, B132-57324. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, behalf of Mr. Owens.
No, I think this is Miss
Oh, I'm sorry.
Robinson's case. What happened?
It's supposed to be a jury trial tomorrow, but we adjourned the jury trial.
What?
Because Dean Mason put in the adjournment and she called and asked for adjournment.
All right, let's go back. Let's go on the record with, go ahead, Ms. Robinson, put your appearance on the record for Mr.
Good morning, if it may please. Yes, Judge. Good morning, if it may please the court. Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Mr. Kenneth Owens, who's present. Sir, please state your name.
Kenneth Owens.
All right, today is the day. Good morning, Mr. Owens. And
Good morning.
Mr. Brooks, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jeffrey Brooks.
All right, this is here's the deal on this case, Mr. Bowman. You're new to this. Today was the date and time set for final pretrial. I'm just learning that the case is supposed to be adjourned. Ms. Mason at the time asked for an adjournment, I'm told, and Ms. Robinson also asked for an adjournment, I'm told. One thing is that it's an allegation that this dog, dogs or dog or what, I don't know how many of them, or there's just one of Mr. Owens is getting out onto Mr. Brooks' property. I'm believing. I was hoping, and I tried at one point to see if they can resolve this amicably, but they're not willing to do it. It's gonna necessitate a trial. A jury trial was supposed to be set. So just to give you that background, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna allow you to speak to Mr. Brooks. That would be your witness, and you can speak to him, get acquainted, look at the file, see what you can ascertain, and then I'm going to allow you and Ms. Robinson to have a discussion. So why don't we start there? Put Mr. Brooks in the breakout room with Mr. Bowman, and then we go from there. All right.
You are now in a breakout session.
Your Honor, you having a suggestion as to which breakout room I should meet with Mr. Brooks?
Nobody's in there with you.
I'm sorry?
1-4.
4, thank you.
All right, let's pass the matter out. If you need to speak to Mr. Owens, I can put you in a breakout room with him, Ms. Robinson.
That'll be fine, Judge, in case there's a back and forth. Thank you.
And then what I'll do is I'll give you the opportunity to move freely. All right, let's pass the matter. And next up is going to be Ramos. No. What happened with Gray? Who was on Gray? Oh, we needed an appointed attorney for Gray. Did we ever get the attorney? Let's get that one on the spot.
I made a phone
call. Okay. Mr. Gray, let's wait until that attorney shows, and then we'll get Graham with Miss Soroki. It's the City of Detroit versus Jamel Graham, case number SP157420001. And appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, behalf of Mr. Graham.
Mr. Graham, state your name for the record, please.
Jamel Graham.
All Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a show cause.
Your Honor, at this time, waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges.
Sinner not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. What we'll do, Mr. Graham, he has 3 other civil infractions, seeming that they all went along with this ticket. One is an expired plate, insufficient or defective lights, and a blocking traffic. They just went into default on 8/1/2024. I wouldn't have any objection to you getting a global resolution for Mr. Graham. Let me put you in a breakout room as long as the city doesn't have any objection to setting the matter aside.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Join the breakout room, Mr. Graham, and speak to Ms. Soroki, okay? He's in there. All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go on with Ms. Gilson. Ms. Gilson, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's offer to have her enter a plea to failure to display as to the improper license and 2 counts of allowing the remaining matters to be dismissed.
That's a lot of money you want to sign yourself up for, Ms. Gilson?
Yeah, I understand.
You don't want to take the time and go get a valid driver's license? Try to?
Oh, it wasn't, I didn't know thoroughly if that was an option. I just was explaining the other.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for trial now. I'm going to set it for trial. So if you haven't done it by then you just haven't done it. But you got to pay this $258 on this no insurance civil. I don't know if you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions, but that would give you clearances down here. You go to the Secretary of State 48 to 72 hours from paying that. See if they'll give you a valid license. If they don't give you a valid license, you can get a printout from them and they can tell you every other courthouse that's affecting your license.
Okay.
You want to do that, or you want to take the deal that Mr. Berry laid out?
No, I'd rather do that with it and get a valid.
All right, I'd rather you see, but we're going to set a trial, so 11/25/2024 at 9 a.m., November 25th, 2024. Do you understand what you need to do now?
Yes.
You have a no insurance civil. That's what's not allowing you to get a license. You're still going to owe some of these other civil infractions, or all of these other civil infractions. But if you pay that $258 right now, then you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid license.
Okay.
All right. Do that. Wait 48 to 72 hours from the time you pay it, and try to get a license and come back on November the 25th, 2024. Okay.
Okay, no problem, sir.
9 a.m. Have a good day. Best of luck to you.
All right, no problem. You too.
Thank you. Curtis Dudley. Who's Curtis Dudley? Curtis Dudley, I'm gonna put you out. I'm putting you out. You're not responding. All right. Have a good day, Mr. Dudley.
So bad.
Corporal Latch.
Yes, good morning, sir. Judge, just returning.
I don't see anybody that you have. I don't see you down for anyone.
Robin Gibson probably took the plea then?
I don't know. I think Robin Gibson, let me go back. Somebody else, I think Robin Gibson was gone. It was put off on another date. Let's see, Robin Gibson. Someone else had Robin Gibson. Robin Gibson. What's the middle name?
Renee?
Renee. Robin Renee Gibson. 11/21. 11/21.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
I'm good. I'd be safe.
You too,
Okay, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, Ms. Gibson had a few cases today. She had.
Yeah, she did. All of them are 11/21. They must have just got switched. I don't know how they did, but.
Okay, cause she had.
I don't see her on my docket at all.
Oh, that's because
my docket was printed at 9/13 last Friday.
Okay, because I've got Gibson with P.O. Latch. I've got Gibson with P.O. McCree.
Yeah, you probably have an older docket then.
Okay, all right.
Look down at the bottom and see when it was created. It says created.
Oh, because remember, I haven't gotten one yet.
Oh.
Right, I'm running the transition game today.
Oh, okay. All right, so.
All right.
We're almost done now.
Yeah, cool.
So you got to talk to Mr.
The dog case, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got his phone. I've got his phone number. He's got my email. I'm going to review the file and talk with Ms. Robinson. She and I have worked things out before, a little bit as complicated as this. And I think we can probably get some resolution before the trial.
I don't know. It's pretty complicated because.
Well, the defendant has some dogs. They're pit bulls. They are neighbors. He may or may not have violated some court orders with a previous judge, and fortunately, nobody has bitten anybody.
That's good. Okay, Ms. Soroki, who are we ready on?
I'm waiting to speak with the city regarding Mr. Bowman, Your Honor. He was tied up.
Oh, okay.
Whoever it
One
was.
room one. One room one.
One. Right. All right.
I want to get Mr. Gray, an attorney.
Judges, excuse me, Your Honor, is Mr. Kenneth Owens free to go?
I guess if you guys are, we got to set dates.
All right, I'll stand by, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Love, why are you so late?
I thought it was at 1:30. I read the notice wrong. The last two court dates been at 1:30. I do apologize, Your Honor.
Orlando Love Jr.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Bruce Orlando Love Jr., case number SP 1572175, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 157236661. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
Oh, wait a minute, wait. City of Detroit versus Bruce Orlando Love Jr., case number SP 1572115, strike that, SP 1572175, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 157236661. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Love.
Bruce Orlando Love Jr.
There's the date and time set for pretrial. You have valid license, registration, and insurance?
I do now.
Run his driver's license, Mr. Mathis, please. Love Jr. You have the documentation for the insurance out?
I can print it out. Yes, I can.
All right, go speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room while we run this license, and we'll see what comes up.
Okay.
All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we did reach a resolution. The people would agree to setting the default aside. My client would plead to the no insurance is being amended to improper plate. He'd also plead to defective lights. All other counts are being dismissed, and we'd stipulate probable cause.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Graham?
Yes.
Improper equipment, I'm gonna fine you 120 on that. Amended count of improper plate, fine you 240 on that. Dismiss the other matters. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor on payment. Raise your right hand, please. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, you put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice and rights in breakout room, did she not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yeah.
Is that yes?
Yes.
All right, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to April the 18th, 2024, around 9:35 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Eileen and Schoolcraft. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time and have contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yeah. Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Uh,
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
yeah, I was actually parked, but yeah.
But you had the keys in the car and you had operated this vehicle, is that correct?
Yeah.
To get to this destination?
Yes.
Is this your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And the vehicle's on the city road?
Yes.
So it has to have insurance on it anyway. Did you have insurance on this vehicle?
No.
All right, find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine, dismissal upon payment. Was there something wrong with the light on that vehicle?
Yes.
Did you ever get it fixed?
Yes.
You still have the vehicle?
Yes.
All right, when did you get the vehicle? When did you get the light fixed?
Like around like 2 months. I've been got it fixed. Like right when it happened. Like right after it.
You have a receipt?
I don't have the receipt no more because I went to the junkyard to get it and I put it in myself, so I just trashed it.
What do you say, Mr. Bowman?
We can continue to proceed, Your Honor.
You want to go with the defective light equipment?
Yes. Yes.
All right, find them responsible for the amended count of defective equipment, $120. 120 and 240. When can you pay it? Stipulation probable cause will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Or when can you pay it, Mr. Brown?
You said how much? 120 and then 250?
240. So 360.
360. Can I get a month?
I'm gonna give you a month, and I'll allow you to enter into a payment plan as well.
Okay.
So you get the payment plan by October the 17th, 2024, or pay it off by then. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDad app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it. All right?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, come on back on October 17th. Let us know what you've done.
All right.
Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Okay, you too.
I tried, Ms. Soroki, but your client just didn't sound believable.
That's all right. Like polite ticket. he got a break.
He did get a break, but I tried to give him a chance, but he started last week and 2 months ago, and when he got it, man, who goes to the junkyard to get it? Maybe the light was all the way broken out. I don't know. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Love. Mr. Love, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. I have a valid driver's license. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Mr. Love. Mr. Berry, what did you work out? Oh, he's still in the room. We'll pass it until he comes out. Let's go back on the record with Owens. Mr. Owens, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What does your client? What are we gonna do? Both.
Judge, we're gonna go on to trial. My ears are wide open. If the prosecutor, he knows how to find me. If there's any resolution short of trial, but we're gonna proceed to trial.
I told you I don't think that's gonna happen. So we're setting this trial. We need a firm, and it's still a jury trial, right?
Yes.
All right, now, this is the final pretrial today. Both parties have showed. I haven't gotten any motions or anything from either side. So we're gonna go ahead and set the jury trial, and that's gonna be a firm date, Ms. Mathis.
Okay. Miss Ms. Robinson, you have 2 jury trials set for October the 1st, correct?
I do.
Can you
Under
hear?
me.
Yes.
She can't. That would be 3 if she's got. You're talking about 2 already scheduled?
So we gotta know which one is actually going.
Without Mr. Owens's?
Mr. Owens is going based on today, so we don't know what the other one is going. Because it's the end of the year and I don't have dates for the first of the year yet.
October 1st then, October 1st.
I gotta put some dates from January.
Jury trial, all right?
So we have to know which one we can do, we can set.
Yeah, 9 a.m. We'll set them both up that day. That's a firm one right there.
October 1st?
October 1st.
See you there.
Miss Robinson,
Yes.
I'm gonna be reviewing file probably this afternoon, and I'll be giving you a call
All right, great.
soon.
I'll be
All
around.
right. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Mr. Brooks, that's a firm jury trial date on October the 1st, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing
What
further.
time, son? What time, son?
Let's say 9 a.m. Let's do the 9 a.m. and then Miss Robinson's gonna be here. She's got 2 of them that day anyway. All right? That's gonna be my birthday present. Brooks is a witness. All right? All right, have a good day, everyone. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless.
Your Honor, Ms. Carter, or Ruth Carter, sent me, she wants me to represent that matter you have in here that needs an attorney.
Mr. Gray. So, Mr. Gray, you have an attorney now. Let's go back on the record, Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. Speak to her, you guys get acquainted, and then you see the allegations.
Is it Neon?
Neon, yes.
Okay.
All right, join the breakout room, speak to Ms. Soroki, and get acquainted, and come back and let us know, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Love. Love, I do have a valid license for Mr. Love.
Yes, Your Honor, and indeed he has valid insurance and registration.
Mr. Bowman, any objection to dismissing Mr. Love as in compliance now? He does have a valid license, which we've pulled from the Secretary of State. Congratulations on that. And Mr. Berry indicates he's seen valid insurance and registration.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, very good, Mr. Love. Best of luck to you. Provide valid documentation. Stipulate the probable cause, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Have a great day, Mr. Love.
Thank you.
All right, Gribble, we lost Gribble. So we're just gonna show cause Gribble. Was here and spoke with an attorney.
No, Your Honor.
Was that you? You didn't speak to him?
I did not speak to him. He never.
Oh, so all right.
Never.
So, but let the record can reflect that Mr. Berry and I had discussions, and there were offers to be discussed before he left.
I said was here and attorneys were discussed.
And most likely those offers will be off the table.
Well, I think that I don't think that he intentionally left. He was here for quite some time, and you know how these devices go.
Fair enough, Your Honor.
Yeah, it was.
Offers, for the record, the offers that have been discussed will remain on the table.
What were those offers?
Mr. Berry?
Yes, they were. No. They were, Your Honor. They were. The offer was to allow Mr. Gribble to enter pleas to allowing, as opposed to the improper license, and for the license, the suspended license, failure to display.
All right. Yeah, it wasn't as if he was here for quite some time before we even called his name, and then when we sent him to the breakout room, he was in the breakout room for a while, and I think while you guys were working on offers, he fell off. So, all right, we'll show cause him, and I wrote those notes in the file. All right, let's go past that. That'll conclude that matter for Gribble. Let's go back on the record with Gray, Mr. Gray. Now you got very good counsel there, Mr. Gray. Yeah, I thought we did. City of Detroit versus Nayani. Gray, case number SP 135-33101, SP 135-47111, SP 139-5762, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, we have Mr. Gray.
All right, Mr. Gray, state your name for the record, please.
Neon Gray.
Neon Gray. Okay, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. It was set up to make sure Mr. Gray gets an attorney, and I'm glad because Mr. Gray did not hear from an attorney in that time that we set this pretrial for. That's why I do that. But now we have Mr. Sorokin on the case. So what are you going to do, Mr. Sorokin?
Your Honor, as long as I can have the discovery and be able to see the video, we're prepared to go directly to a bench trial.
All right, now the request was made. Discovery on 9/16/2024. We'll set the matter for trial on 11/25/2024 at 9 a.m. All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day, Mr. Gray. Best of luck to you. And,
all right, thank you. You too.
Your Honor, can you give me a full spelling of Mr. Gray's
N-A-Y. N-A-Y-O-N-N.
O-N-N.
Yes, and Gray, G-R-A-Y.
And Ms. Sorokin is his attorney.
All right.
Good.
Mr. Gray, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Okay. You have the number. You guys got each other's number and everything. Okay.
Yes, I didn't have his phone number. I assume I'm going to receive the written assignment from the court. So.
All right. Have a great day.
Ms. Sorokin, can I have a phone number for